So during the 1960s, there was a policy tied to the welfare programs. It was called the no man in the house rule. This was targeted towards black families, and essentially the government would help you, but you could not have a man in the household. So what would happen was these women would have to hide their husbands or even kick them out just to get by and make ends meet. It just shows you that these people never really wanted to help, and they always knew what our true strength was: unity and the power of a black family. Fast forward to today, you can literally see the effects of this. You got black women screaming they don't need a man. You got the black man screaming women ain't shit. You know, like, it's just a huge disconnect. I don't care how you want to spend it, bro. A black father is needed in the household. Growing up in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, I lived in a low income area. I would say out of my 10 friends, about 2 or 3 of us had black fathers in the household. And anyone that grew up with their father, like, you can relate. It's stuff that you can slide by with your mom, but with your dad, you would never even try that. And it's like when I was a kid, I would wonder why I couldn't do certain things. Like my friends, like I couldn't stay out as late. I couldn't go do these certain activities that they were doing. And it was like that shit just wouldn't fly because my pops wouldn't allow that. At the time, I hated it, but looking back, man, I'm so grateful for that, bro. It was just that structure. Now that is like a boy or a young man looking up to their father. On the other hand, this image is needed for a young woman or, you know, a girl as well. The way your pops treat your mother is going to impact the way that, you know, these young girls pick their future husband. So that's why I guess it's like a stigma of, you know, black girls, they don't know how to listen. They don't know how to do that. I mean, a lot of them come from broken homes. They never seen a man in the household. That is why I'm so against all of these red pill dudes. They stay attacking black women, but you never even bring up the reasons for this. Anyway, though, man, y'all know over here we speak very positively of black women. But listen, my black women, I need y'all to come to the podium because we got something to discuss.
People wanted to jump down my throat when I said that other races of men, particularly these men, love dark-skinned black women the most. And not only am I here to double and triple down on what I said, but I'm also here to say that I am not fully pro-black. I am pro-black woman.
She already on that bullshit, y'all. So she said that, you know, basically white men love dark-skinned women more, which is not the case. But now let's move on to the white man black woman combo. Like I stated with the biracial mom, contrary to that, a white man will embrace the woman's blackness. Her blackness is probably what attracted him to her. So a lot of the times the white man ends up like consuming that energy, and that is why the black girlfriend effect has been trending on TikTok. It's funny because it's like just an ordinary white dude and then he just turns into a swagged out cool looking guy. This, I will say this, like the women in relationships, they carry the culture. They're going to be around the kids. That's why the whole biracial, you know, with the white mom thing is kind of controversial. And I agree with it because I know different biracial people. And they, you know what I'm saying, got a white mom. Anyway, the mother, she carries the culture. Like, you know what I'm saying, with my kids, they around their mom more. So they're going to pick up on things that she does. She's black. So versus the white mom, I get that argument. But to say that white men love y'all more, no, it's not the case. If anything, they gonna end up killing y'all more. Like y'all don't be seeing these, man. I watch a lot of true crime shit, bro. These white men, instead of breaking up with their wives, they'll just kill them. So you talking like that, I ain't trying to put that on you, but
big difference. And a lot of times, like, black men will come into the comments making all these defenses and all these things, but like what we have to understand is a lot of the pro-black ideas were created by men who were misogynists, and I don't agree with that. I have total respect, well, some respect for the men of the 50s and the 60s who led the civil rights movements and all that stuff, but a lot of them were really misogynist. I love MLK, but he cheated on his wife with a lot of different.
I mean, that could be any man. Like, men cheat all the time. How many different baby mamas Donald Trump got? Elon Musk, 20 men gonna cheat. I hate when they just try to center in on black men. They cheat. No, bro, you gonna get dogged out. Anybody, any race, every race cheat. You know what I'm saying? How about we go against the misogyny? That whole thing comes from white supremacy.
I've heard horror stories about the Black Panthers. So my black idea is not architected by men, and it never will be. Now, I'll be honest, most of the books that I've read, like I've read Roots, I've read Copper Sun by Sharon Draper, but I haven't read a whole lot of black literature. So if you have black literature that is created by liberated black women who are not male-centered, I would love to read it because I do recognize that I need to work on my ideas, but I stand by what I said. I see white men loving dark-skinned black women the most. When I traveled to Asia and I saw interracial couples, the women who got to wear their hair exactly how they wanted to wear their hair, still look beautiful, still feel beautiful.
See, okay. A lot of black men try to tell y'all to wear, you know, your natural hair. And when I see these videos online, it's women getting like, they'll get mad and be like, oh, why you telling us? And then a fucking white man tell you, then it's like, that's already is rooted in that white supremacy, that white gaze shit.
Every single one of them, their 4C hair, every single one of them had a white man on their arm.
But guess what though? They're about to create a biracial child, and that's going to go away. So like I'm gonna be 100, and this is an argument of take. I don't think you be pro black and date outside your race. I'm gonna be 100. I mean, you may still have the best interest of that, but you're not really embodying that. I don't want to negate anybody's work that they're putting in because you, like I said, you could be an advocate of the black community, but if I see a pro black person, I'm gonna think you got, you know what I'm saying, you got a black person. Like,
and I'm not here to say that that's the best form of love that a black woman can experience, but what I am trying to say is like, the stats are not looking good for black men. So I know that y'all get mad in the comments and you want to talk about how I'm whitewashed and whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna be fair. I really do feel like she's talking about a lot of those red pill type of dudes because, like I say, I go against those dudes and they talk like this. But those are not everybody. Like, I get so much love from other young brothers that feel, or brothers, older people in general that feel the same way that I do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that don't subscribe to red pill shit. Like, we view women as people. We put our, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a say so the same way as us. We're not into the patriarchy. Like, it's a lot of us that feel this way. So to group all black men in like that is crazy to me, bro.
I'm half African, half African American from Memphis, Tennessee. I know my history, I know my culture, and I'm here to say that I am not interested in taking leadership from a black man. I am not interested in.
But you would take leadership from? That's crazy to me, bro. This is crazy. Okay. I don't come across shit like this a lot, but I do see the frustration that a lot of black men go through. Like I said, I don't be on, like, I'm only on social media when I do my videos, but like I say, bro, this is what she's talking.
Taking pro-black leadership from a black man. I don't believe in that. Now, one black man I think I can get behind is Malcolm X. From what I've heard, I can tell that he really loved black women. And I recognize that. I want to get more into his literature, but I am not willing to change what I know in my gut is true to fit what I
All I'm saying is the black men, bro, not to put us down, but my nigga, we haven't put this infrastructure in place. The infrastructure that she's talking about being male-centered, that is put in place by white men, white supremacists. It comes from the root of white supremacy. So you don't want to get a piece of it. You're going to the source. The white men, they don't want to establish these. So it's like, what are you talking about? If anything, just be like, I ain't gonna talk to no man. Yeah.
think a black man desires. Like, y'all are not loving dark-skinned black women the way that y'all should be.
Who are you coming across?
Y'all are not.
Fresh and fit niggas all day, bro, man. All the black men I know, we cherish black women. And you can find plenty men that do. So what is she talking about?
If we are listening to people who hated half of the group of black people, if we're listening and taking ideas from a group that hated black women, that raped black women, or cheated on black women, why is that normalized and accepted? I don't agree with that.
But you're normalizing and accepting the motherfuckers who did it too. Like, who started doing it. Like, what are you talking about? Like I say, like, why is it just black men? Attack all men if that's the case. That's my thing. Like, everything that she's stating is something that white men are known for doing. When they go take over a country, they take the women and the kids as they play toys, and you know what they do with them. So, like, what are you talking about? Go watch any of these true crime documentaries of these married couples. These white men killing their wives. If he get tired of you, he gonna kill you. He ain't even gonna be like, okay, I don't want to make it work. He gonna try to kill you and cover it up. So, like, all right, just keep this. Right.
And it pisses me off when I see women defend misogynoir, if that's how you pronounce it, misogynoir. I hate that. Because, so you did all this research, all this literature, you read all these books, but you formed an idea of blackness that centers around the black man, and you are a black woman. That, to me, is a form of self-hate. So I would rather be ignorant and listen to my own intuition than, like, take leadership from another black man who hated black women.
My thing is, you don't have to take initiative from any man. Just say men in general. Like, bro, what is up? This is crazy, bro. The CIA is up 1 million, my nigga. This is crazy. You think a black man ain't want you, so the white man gonna want you. It's not the case, bro. A lot of times, okay, I'm getting pissed off. She talking like a goddamn raccoon. Cooning harder than some of the black dudes. This is basically like how Fresh and Fit be talking, but in women form. Pro-black women only 6,000 likes, bro. As quiet as it's kept, back in the day, pro-black men also wanted the freedom to date white women. We've also, been saying I'm a black womanist. I care about black women and children only. That's crazy, bro.
I remember I was talking with somebody not too long ago, and they asked me why I'm a pro-black woman instead of just being pro-black. So let's get into it. Number one, why wouldn't I be? Why wouldn't I be, especially considering the fact, whether you like it or not, black women and black feminine presenting people are the most unprotected group in America.
Okay, like I say, I do agree with that. Black women are the most unprotected. And why? But that begs the question, why is that the case? Who set up that?
Besides indigenous women, of course. Although both black men and black women both have to go through the struggles of racism and have to deal with various types of oppression like hate crimes, police brutality, over-masculinization, fetishization, and etc. because of their skin color, black women not only have to deal with that, but also have to deal with the same types and forms of oppression that I just listed because of the fact that they're a woman as well. It sounds absolutely reasonable to me to put the same group of people that I'm also included in that face double the oppression first.
So I'm going to explain to you the pipeline of the pro-black girl with the white boyfriend. A lot of people seem to not understand this and how this could happen, but I'm going to explain it to you step by step. So basically, the pro-black girl has reached far lengths of being pro-black and woke.
Like, you could be an advocate for black people, but to consider yourself a pro-black person and laying up with a non-black person is just not, it's like a hypocrite. Like, you're not even doing what you're trying to promote. Like I said, black unity is one of the goals of pro-blackness. Yeah. I'm fed up, bro. I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm sorry.
To the point that she cannot relate to other black people in her community. She became too woke for them. Like, for example, a lot of people were shocked by this because Nikki Giovanni is known for being super pro-black. What I think happened to her is that
that's the same thing with Jordan Peele, man. Jordan Peele has a white wife, and he is like making all these black films about this, and then boom, nigga got a white. Like, that shit is crazy to me. It'd be like, is it for show with y'all?
She became like far too well read in these topics and far too knowledgeable to the point where she literally cannot relate to it with other black people around her. Like, because the thing is, most black people are not really that woke. And if you start talking about like real woke topics, they'll low-key like make fun of you. There's a reason why this guy was like so lonely. He could not relate to anyone around him in his community. Everybody thought he was crazy or weird or strange. Nobody related to him because he was just too pro-black. He was too strict in their perspective. This low-key happened to me when I was 17 and I got super deep into pro-black topics to the point where I literally couldn't relate to other black people anymore because I was simply too militant. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
like being too militant.
I kind of caught myself being like that over these past couple of months, and I had to kind of dial it down. It is exhausting though, because like, bro, life is about having fun. You don't want to be too strict sometimes, but you do got to stay woke. It's really a fucking double-edged sword. Damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? That hurt my heart, man. Like I say, bro, we speak very positively of black women over here. I know this doesn't count for all of y'all, but it's a good majority, especially on social media. But that's why you got to stay on social media. Social media is not a real fucking place. It's full of bots. We just seen with Twitter how they create these topics to just create, whatever. I know this video right here gonna be a good one, but we're gonna have a lot of discussion in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Also, let's not turn this into an anti-black woman thing. We don't do that over here. You know what I'm saying? I will check all of y'all niggas that talk crazy, but we just gotta kind of get an understanding for each other, and that's it, man. But if y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out AI coming after black women.